Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're actually going to be doing, and if you haven't seen the videos before, I have been kind of breaking up this palette and doing tutorials. I'm going to be talking about how I feel about the looks that I've created, plus we're going to be trying the last section of this palette. And that is the Morphe Nyane? I don't know who she is. Nyane Fierce Fairy Tale Palette. Now, I saw this at Ulta when I was doing a return. If you've seen my last video with a full face of Ulta products, like Ulta haul, and I tried out the Maybelline Serum Concealer and of course the ColourPop lip cream stuff, and I just didn't like them, so I felt really bad about taking them back, but I had to take them back because they just did not work for me, and that mascara from Essence is a no. But we'll be trying this out because I had picked it up. Of course, this is not a first impressions because I've already tried 2 sections in the palette, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, look at my past videos. And then also subscribe, because then that way you can know what's going on. But yeah, so the palette itself is a very colorful palette, and it's broken into 3 sections. So you got a purple, a kind of blue-green, and then a yellow-orange, well, purple-pink, you know, all that stuff. And then, of course, she's got little sections here. It says enchanted and unapologetic. This fairy tale starts with you, whether you dream in gorgeous gangsta golds or baby bear blues. These fantastical shades. Fantastical is not a real... Is that a real word? Fantastical shades are ready to save the day with bright burst of color, so stop starring and strike a pose. Is it staring or starring? I don't know. Find your happily ever after in every bold swatch and swipe. I love her looks. She's very pretty, and she's very unique looking as far as like the wigs and stuff like that. I love the wigs. I love the, you know, nose ring is cute. I love her style. It's really pretty. That pink wig is to die for. It's really pretty. So yeah, my past 2 videos I did do tutorials on the orange and yellow section and the pink and purple section. Today we're just going to be trying out the blue and green section. So I wanted to do kind of like a live kind of try on, and then of course we are going to be trying something new that has not launched yet. When I post this video, it already launches. But it is from MAC, and that is the MAC Stack. I got a sample from my coworker, the MAC Stack Mascara. So this one is the Infinite Build Volume Plus Length Mascara. This one has a brush for volume first swipe, and you can stack it. It's supposed to be, let's see, custom from natural to next level, so you can actually build the shape, the length of your mascara, and it has petal-shaped bristles. So we'll get into that, and I have a sample just to try it out before it launches, and then I'll let you know if I'm just going to go ahead and pre-sell it with her, which if you don't know that term, that is a Macy's term, meaning reserve my item before it comes out, so that way I am guaranteed the item. That's what I do for my gift, which you will see later on in March. I'm going to be showcasing what I bought for my gift, and of course what the gift is for Estee Lauder. So I zoomed up a little bit closer. Excuse my skin. I'm very irritated right here. I had put on, and I wish It Cosmetics didn't discontinue this, but the Bye Bye Breakout. Anytime I get like breakouts or like irritation, I put this on to kind of dry it out. So I will tell you, I have to prime with the Icing eyeshadow base from Glamlight for these colors, because in my experience with the yellow and the pink and purple, these are very lackluster shades. So I have high hopes, hopefully, that we can get some color payoff from the blue-green section. So we're going to go ahead and take... I want to take a fluffy but packing brush right here, because I cannot build my crease. I actually have to start with the dark shades. So we're going to start with, I believe I want to do the blue here. I'm not sure what look I'm creating. I'm just kind of going with it just to see what I can create. Seems to pick up the blue pretty nicely. I want to do a smoky eye, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do like a two-toned halo. So the blue actually is not bad. It's actually pretty good. Because the purple was terrible. Let me tell you, like, that purple is hard to build. I had to take off, and I'll show it in my, I show it in my tutorial. Take off the base that I had, and I think it was the base that was the problem. I'll have to retry these again just to really see, but they were patchy, and of course it's Morphe. I don't expect super, super beautiful results with Morphe just because they are a cheaper brand, and I just haven't really liked Morphe in the past just because I feel like the color payoff is kind of generic. Does do a lot of kick up though. Alright, we're going to take the green shade now. I'm not going to even say the shade names because I have no idea where these shade names come from, to be honest with you. And I'm going to do the inner portion. Now, I was going to do a simple soft eye because I've been doing some outfit planning to help with kind of like keeping myself organized, because I used to do a lot of like that makeup planning and outfit planning when I used to work in the office, just so it keeps me organized and kind of like I do it like a little inspiration board. So if you want me to talk about that, right, we're gonna go straight into this blue here. This one I feel like is fun for like, I picked this palette because I've been trying to pick palettes wisely. I picked this palette because I know I can actually use this for special effects. Like, it's got almost every color in the rainbow in one palette, and I like that because then I can really focus on simple colors. And then I like her makeup inspirations in there because then I can really focus on a look and just really get inspired. And I love anything that's like fun and, you know, fantasy-like. Okay, I do notice, and I don't know if you can see this on camera, there is a patch there that's clinging, which I'm a little concerned about. Like, I'll have to fix it. Like, I didn't, like, I did the same method as I did with my last two palettes, but it is getting a little patchy there. That's surprising, it's Morphe. Alright, we're going to go into this shade here. I don't know who this person is. I think she's an influencer of some sort. I just don't follow. There's so many influencers, and I didn't create this channel to be an influencer. I'm far from that. I don't have very many subscribers, but the subscribers I do have, I absolutely appreciate. And I just do this for fun, you know? It's just for fun. Oh, I think that fixed my little patch problem. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to have to take, I just cleaned my brushes and I'm like, no, I don't want it dirty anymore. We're going to take this green shade here to blend out the, and I'm cleaning my brush in between, blend out the green on the inner portion of my lid. Actually, we're going to have to really work this in because this is way lighter than I anticipated. It's almost yellow. Like, I figured I'm wearing something really sleek and black today, so I'm going to do some color. Even though I had a really pretty eye look that I kind of like got inspiration from, or created an inspiration board, however you want to call it, to create my outfit this week. Alright, we're going to take this, no additional product, this brush that I applied the green, no additional product, so we can kind of really bring that green up and also blend it into that kind of like lime green shade. I would say it's more like a yellow than lime green. And I want to merge the colors together. So I'm just taking more green there. And I prepped my eye. I did everything possible to make sure that my eye was perfectly primed so that these blend out. I'm going to take this shade right here because it's a lighter kind of like minty color, and that will actually marry everything together and create a brow bone shade. It's actually really nice because that blue is just not light enough to be a brow bone shade, so we got to kind of work with what we got. Alright, so we got to put the middle part, and I'm going to do a green there, so it's going to be this green here. It's almost like a, and I noticed these are very dry metallics. You have to use your finger to press it there so that you have some color payoff. Because the other colors that I messed with, I was just really shocked on how lackluster they were. I'm just taking the dark colors I have and I'm just marrying that into that sparkly shade there. I don't think I did a good center, but that's okay. Just going to extend that a little more. Perfect. So it's very difficult to find shades, or find that Morphe has very good metallics. I feel like they're chalky, dry, and lackluster. Like, you have to really build the colors. Alright, so I'm going to jump off camera, do my other eye, and then my makeup, and then of course come back on and finish the lower lash line, and then of course at the end talk about my overall thoughts on the palette since I've already dived into it. Alright, so we did the rest of the face and we're going to do the lower lash line now. So we're going to take kind of like a small kind of little smudger brush here. It's like a flat one. And we're going to go in with this dark green. There's really no other blue in here, so we're just going to do the dark green on the outer corner. And I wanted to do a full halo eye, but I'm just going to do just the lid because I feel like I just want, I don't know, I just feel like it works for me. Alright, we're going to go in, my hair is shedding everywhere. We haven't tried this color here, this darker, like teal. So we're going to take that to blend it out. Just to kind of nod to the blue a little bit. And then we'll do, like, what color am I missing? Not really any colors missing. We're going to go ahead and do, I believe I want to take the silver and I'm going to carry it into the inner corner. Wow, nothing is coming up on my brush. I'm like dragging it in there. Nothing is coming. Like, that is bone dry. So you have to really build that one. That is unfortunate. You have to really dig in there to get any kind of payoff. That is unfortunate. It looked like a gorgeous color, and then you're left with not much of a color. So barely really did anything, to be honest with you. I'm going to go ahead and take that dark green again, because that one seemed to like pick up really nice. And we're going to go ahead and do it a little further in. Get that teal again and blend it. Alright, well, that's the look I came up with. Alright, overall, let's talk about this palette. Now, I was able to make it work because excuse me, because, like lost my words, because of this eyeshadow base. Now, the eyeshadow base that I used before when I had to redo some of my purple was the Viseart. So this one did not work with the Morphe palette, but the Glam Light did. I don't know how I feel. I will tell you each section and what I don't like and what I like. So in the yellow section that you see in a video, I did not like this color here. It is super dry and it's super lackluster. Like, I feel like it just doesn't do what I want it to do. I mean, overall, this section wasn't bad, but the brown needs to be darker because I felt like my eyes were just a little bit too light, and I like a little bit more depth. So out of all of this, definitely this color was a no for me. This color needs to be a little darker, and then this color, it's like practically non-existent. It just blends into the skin. It's not a good color. I did like this color. It did make a nice brow bone shade. So there are some definite likes and dislikes about this section. Let's go to the purple section. There's a lot of things I don't like about this section. I had to redo it, and I wanted to keep filming it and redoing it then so that you can see. I feel like I have way too much makeup on today, but whatever. These colors are way too similar. This one has a bit of the more purple tone, but it does swatch more pink. This one is supposed to, I don't know how I feel about this one. It just looks exactly the same except a bit, I don't know, like it just, they look exactly the same. I'm sorry you can't really see it. Hated this color. I was all excited. Look at this. There's no color payoff. What is that? It's non-existent. It's invisible. So the purple was really good, but I do have to use more of a sticky base to apply it because it wasn't dark enough. And see how chalky that is? Like, it's chalky. So you really have to be careful with the purple. This color was a baby pink. It's like non-existent. Again, not very good. This marble color was actually really nice. It came out really good. It's softer in the pan, but I feel like it's more creamy. You really have to work it. This color as well was not bad. This one was a little bit more of like that icy purple. It did okay. So the purple, of course, this shade is a no. This shade is a no. This shade is okay. This shade is a definite no. I'm just like, there's some shades in there that were like great, and then there was some shades that were like, what the hell is this? So yeah, and then now for the blue. Hated the silver. What the heck is this? Like, what is this? It's non-existent. Look at this. Can you even see it? Let me swatch it. Where is it? It's supposed to be right there. Where is it? And look at the pan. You have hard pan. It feels awful. Like, it feels like dollar store grade. I had high hopes for this palette because of the colors. Now, the blue, the green, these did amazing. These did really good. This color is lackluster, so their brights are like, their mattes are really good. The metallics are sucky. They suck. This sucked. This sucked. The gold actually did pretty decent. It's a little bit more fainter, but it's got more payoff than the silver. This one did horrible. This one did horrible. This one did horrible. This one did horrible, because then you get hard pan as you use your finger. So I feel like the formula, and I haven't used Morphe in a long time, but the formula is terrible as far as metallics go. They're just like non-existent. They're, it's hard to build. I'm like, I don't know if I have to like take a brush to it and just really build from there, but it's terrible. So overall thoughts on the palette. I feel like Morphe got really lazy with the shimmers in this palette. I don't feel like this palette does what like, I love the look I came up with today. It's actually really, really pretty. It came out, but I really had to work at making it work. And the purple one was very good. Like, if you see that past video, it's actually pretty good, except I feel like it needed more. And I did that on a weekend, so the color was just like, you know, it's fresh. Where's my look? Like here. Here's my look that I did with it. It's actually not bad. Hold on one sec. I like it, but I don't. There's something about it that I'm just like, what the heck is this? The yellow one actually came out pretty nicely. I did like the yellow one pretty much, but I felt like a lot of the colors were so lackluster, like you really have to try, and I shouldn't have to work that hard for color, so I don't want to take this back because I just don't want to take it back. But it's kind of a waste of money to be hanging around here. I'd rather use my Glam Light than use Morphe ever again. So this is a definite no on this palette. So yeah, that's all I have to say about the Morphe Nyane Fierce Fairy Tale palette. It's not a very good palette. The color payoff sucks. Of course, the eye look that I came up with today actually did really, really well. It's just the shimmers are terrible. I had to really work at getting that silver in my inner corner. It's just unfortunate that you have to work so hard for a silver, when silver shouldn't be that hard to make. I've seen silvers in Morphe palettes do better than that. So yeah, this is a no for me. I might take it back because I feel so bad. I feel so bad because I hate returning stuff, but I'm like, I need to return it. It's terrible. It is not it. It is not cute. Don't like it at all. So I might just end up getting some like lashes in turn with this and not get another palette from Morphe. Never again. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe if you have. So like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please comment what you think. Have you tried this palette? Have you guys actually seen any good Morphe palettes? Please, please comment. I would love to know. Please. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.